Hi everybody, welcome back, or welcome if you are new. In today's video, we are discussing Q4 empties for 2023, and also on top of that, we are going to be talking about some January goals that I have in place and everything. So I have my notebook over here so I can pull all of that out. But let's go ahead and start with the empties that we have here. So first off, this was a DIY window cleaner, and when I finished up the sprayway cleaner, I will go back to doing my own DIY because I actually find that it is better than the sprayway, and it's mainly because I see streaks with the sprayway cleaner on the windows and on my monitors, and I don't see it with this. So that is item number one. We are at the very bottom of hand soaps. We have just a little bit, it's running down the side in here, and it's basically, I would have to dump this out to get the soap, and it doesn't come up the pump anymore. And I don't care about that little bit. The scent is not the one that I quite like. It's spiced vanilla. Vanilla kind of makes me sick to my stomach in a way, so I don't like to over vanilla anything. So I just used it because I had it and didn't want to get rid of it. So it's gone. I can replace it with some other things. Also in here we have white vinegar. I tend to have these every single quarter, at least one, maybe two, depending on what all I'm cleaning, how much laundry I've been doing, all of that type of stuff. Also, I have 2 empty bottles or cans of shaving cream. And then we have an empty bottle of my mouthwash. It is Closest. I get this off of Amazon, but I have seen some in the drugstores. I just like it because it's not alcohol based and it doesn't sting, it doesn't do all of that type of stuff, and it seems to work a lot better on tartar and plaque and all of that type of stuff. We have deodorant. This is my favorite scent, eucalyptus and mint. I can very rarely find it in the stores, and when I do, I like stock up on it. But the last time they didn't have it, so it's cucumber and mint or something like that that I had to get. Not my favorite, but I'll deal with it. We have a empty thing of bar soap. I think it was the bathtub shower, one of those. Maybe it was the kitchen sink, I don't know. But I am trying to, actually, I can't tell what scent it was, if it was green or if it was the orange bar of Dial soaps. I'm not quite sure. But I've pretty much, with that last pump of hand soap, all I have left on the hand soaps is foaming hand soap liquid, and I only have 1 foaming hand soap pump. So now that that one's finished in the hall bathroom, I will take the bar of soap that is at the kitchen, put that in the hall bathroom, and then put the foaming hand soap pump in the kitchen and use that for the kitchen. And then in my bathroom and the hall bathroom, just use bars of soap until I'm done with all of them. I had about 20 bars of soap in 2020 when I went through and collected all the different types of hand soaps that I had. I had about 10 to 15 different types of pump hand soaps, some of them with only like a little bit in them, so I was able to combine them with other scents, the same scent, and then use those up. And now that we're at the very end of that, I feel good. I need to go and do a assessment on how many bars of soap I have left, but I think I'm almost getting to the point where I don't have very many of these either. So good to know that I'm slowly going through some of the cleaning supplies. Onto some more personal things. I got to the point on this where it spins, it doesn't come up anymore. There is still a little bit of stuff in there that I could probably like scrape out with a mini spatula or something like that. If I had fingernails, with fingernails, but I don't feel like doing that, so we're not going to do that. I am also finished with 2 bottles of this L-citrulline stuff. There's a story behind this. So if you guys have been watching for a while, you know in June I went on a cruise and I came back sick. And in that sickness, I lost my sense of taste and smell for a couple days. And after that time, I actually, everywhere I went, once I regained my sense of smell, everywhere I went after that, work, house, grocery store, outside, in my car, in other people's cars, wherever I was, I just could smell smoke. I don't know why that was, except for the sickness that I had. Attacks the olfactory stuff, and that's why people lost their taste of sense and smell when they get it. It's because it's attacking the olfactory. So it was so frustrating to the point where I was getting all these massive headaches and all of this, and I was doing like retraining my sense of smell. So smelling eucalyptus, or not eucalyptus, but essential oils before going to bed, when I wake up in the morning, and doing all of this, trying to, like, I do a blend of what I would smell and try to pick out all the different types of blends that I could smell. And then I also started taking this, and on the package it says 1 to 2 capsules 1 to 2 times daily between meals. I actually was doing 2 capsules, I think 3 times a day. Not doctor prescribed, I just was doing it because, yeah. But basically this is an amino acid that's supposed to help with protein metabolism and healthy immune system functions. So normally when I take this, it's when I have congestion, and it just kind of helps release some of the stuff in there. It doesn't really, I got a basket. Anyways, sometimes it doesn't work on congestion, like when it is there, you know, you have to actually take a decongestant for those. So but those, I try to do things naturally before moving on to more medicine chemical type stuff. Speaking of medicine chemical type stuff, one of the other things, once I got sick, my allergies have been absolutely crazy. So I finished a allergy bottle. This is the Walgreens brand, generic brand of Claritin, basically. And honestly, it's not quite as powerful as actual Claritin, or even the CVS brand of, and the 2 drugstores that we have here are CVS and Walgreens, besides the ones that are in the grocery stores and all of that type of stuff. So then on top of all of that, I was like, okay, let's do some vitamins and everything. So I have an empty bottle of Ritual vitamins that I started, and I also got their Rituals Synbiotic Plus capsules, and it is a prebiotic, probiotic, and postbiotic, I can't say that, biotic, just to help with stuff. So do I feel like these are doing anything? Well, like with anything, they say to use them for 30 days. I'm still, for a couple days there, for a couple weeks there, I did not take them, so I'm trying to get back onto taking them again. So yeah, I've forgotten the past couple days, but I've been very good for a couple weeks now, you know, taking them on a regular basis. Now going on into some of the home stuff that I have. I have 6 bottles of the Feel Away Multi-Cat. If you know, I'm a cat mother. I have 3 black cats, so we have 6 of them, and I can't really hold them all up. There are 2 right here, 1, but I can't really hold them up because of the basket, but there's 1 on the desk still. So we've got those, and then the last thing that is in my basket are these green tea and citrus scent pods, capsule, whatever these are, but they're from Pura, for my Pura filter. So I have 2 of these. I currently have holiday scented ones, gingerbread and something else, a holiday scented one, but one of them kind of has a smoky base to it, and it's causing my, not one of these, but the holiday scented ones has a smoky hint to it, so it's causing my air purifier out there in the front room to, like, in the middle of the night go full bore on all of that. So I'm not going to get the holiday scented ones. Those are all the empties. I'm going to put these back in here so I can recycle, trash, do what I need to do on these. Now we're going to move on into my goals in my planner, and I'm trying to open up to my goals. So I'm trying to be a lot more realistic on my goals for each month and all of that. I have health fitness goals have not been that, I haven't been maintaining that very well. So one of those for the health and fitness, it was to get at least 5,000 steps a day. I've only been able to put 3 days down. It is the 7th. So I have not tracked the last 3 days. I have the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Jack is wanting attention. The 1st and the 3rd, I had just over 4,000 steps. And then on the 2nd, I had 5,100 something, or something, 200 or something like that. So I have not been able to do that. And that's because this past week at work has been a little crazy, and I had to work a lot. And even though I was working from home, I was stationed at the computer waiting for emails or people to message me, or I had so many calls, group chat, like group calls, meetings, all of that type of stuff to discuss some of the stuff that happened, because it went a little, it was crazy. But yeah, but in there, I just tried to, you know, focus on work and all of that. So I wasn't out exercising or doing much of anything. But let me go do something. I had to go set up the cat's Christmas present came in yesterday, and I had to charge it up, and they were playing with it like crazy yesterday. And I'll go shoot footage of it here. Let me go do that real quick. Are you guys not going to play with it while I'm standing here? They're not playing with it while I'm standing there, but they were going crazy with it yesterday. Back to goals. So health and fitness, not doing so well so far, but you know, there's still several more days to go. So I'm gonna try to pick that back up. And with me going back into the office for a couple of days every single week, I definitely will be getting 5,000 steps, because once I do that, and then the back and forth to the bathroom and the break room at work, it definitely gets me in the 5,000 step range without having to do much extra walking around the house. It's a different story. But if you watched Sunday's video, I did a room switch with the office and the guest bedroom, and the treadmill is now here in the office with me, so, and the bike. So I am feeling a lot more confident that once I log off from work, or while I'm waiting for something with work or something like that, that I might pull out the treadmill or get on the bike and do what I need to do with that. So fitness wise, I'm working on it. Now, as far as some other things that are going on, I want to read one book. So I did finish a book, but I had started the book in December. So it's kind of like, did I really technically read the book in January, or because I was like halfway through the book when, so it's like I finished it, and I'll put it down that I finished it in 2024 because I technically did finish it. But for the goal, I'm going to try to finish another book for this month. And I forget what I'm reading right now. Magical Midlife Madness, I think is the title of it. And it was one that I saw in Kindle Unlimited or something like that. So I'm only on like chapter 6 or 7 or something like that. And so far it's okay. I definitely need to get into it, but there's a whole series with that in there. And so I am working on that. I am going to be working on house refresh budgets. So trying to go through and seeing what all I want to do and try to get, like, my main focus is mainly the office, on getting that kind of established. I did go through and do measurements for shades for the main rooms to get ready for the summer. So it's like the guest bedroom, what is now the guest bedroom, but it was the office. I priced out that shade. It is quite expensive. And then the shades for the back, the TV room wall with all the windows there, including the back entry window, just for the summer. And those are also quite pricey. I had to do custom on all of them because those windows are all odd shaped windows, period. So unfortunately that's how it is. So I am, you know, trying to get that figured out. But because I switched rooms around, my budgets and everything that I had planned for the rooms are completely changing. And I don't even know, like, once I pull out the stuff that's in the closet, what is now the office closet, it's the Monica's closet of where everything goes to die, basically, is what is that closet is for. So I need to go through that closet, and once I do that, the way that I had my office closet set up, I don't know if the bookcases that I had in there, if they will fit in this closet. So that I'll deal with that when I get to it. But everything that I had planned for the office refresh, I have to go back to the drawing board now that I've moved into this room, and changed everything again. So I'll try to work on some more of it, but I did start on doing some stuff. I also wanted to kind of look at setting up my printable Etsy shop and try to get something. But I know I'm gonna have to do some like legal paperwork and like doing business as. I'm still trying to come up with a shop name and, you know, all of that. Actually, no, I'm not coming up. It's tied with this channel, basically. So, but I hate the fact that the names can't be long. And I hate the fact that my name is so long. Anyways, and then some other things. I want to work on some YouTube shorts for this channel. I just don't know. I've posted a couple, but I need to do a little bit more. It's like, I feel like I need to do some more research, and it's like, I don't know what's going to be. I just need to do it. That's the thing. I just need to just pick something and do a short. And I just need to look at my channel, at my cleaning stuff, see what is slightly entertaining or something like that, and just create a short, and just do it and go from there. But yeah. I also want to work on my journaling practice. I haven't gotten very far on that at all. And then along with the fitness, it's walk 30 minutes. That day that I got 5,000 steps, I pulled out the treadmill and walked only 15 minutes. I'm still trying not to strain my ankle. So I think the goal I need to do, probably need to change that to be 15 minutes a day, and slowly work up to doing 30 minutes and all of that. And it's mainly because I just don't want to hurt my ankles again and all of that. So those are kind of the goals that I have going on and everything. I am in the empties. I'm still going to be watching how much I empty out, still collecting them, doing those videos every quarter and all of that. And it just, looking at all of this, it's like some of it is a constant purchase, like the feel away. The cats, it seems to help the cats a little bit, and when I have them in. And I did go for like a month without having them plugged in, and they got into a lot of, not fights, but the it's hard to explain it. So but that is it for this week's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed this, and some of you might be trying to do exactly what I'm doing to see what type of cleaning supplies you go through. It's a challenge for myself to go through the cleaning supplies that I have and try to get them down to next to nothing, and knowing that I am down to no more pump hand soaps except for the foaming hand solution that I have. And I mean, from 2020 to now, I've gone through the 10, I think it ended up, once I combined a lot of them, it was 10 hand soaps. So, and the foaming hand solution, and then the 20 bars of soap or something like that. So I need to go through and see how many more bars of soap I have and all of that. But it has been a bit on getting those and everything. So it's, for me, it's a challenge to see how much I can, how quickly I can get through them and all of that, you know, all of that type of stuff. So anyways, I will be back on Friday with my budget check-in for January, week 1. And that's the 1st through the 10th of January. And then on Sunday, I will be back with another cleaning video. And since I have not been able to focus on any of my zone cleaning, I need to catch up this week and deep clean my kitchen and also back entry. And I mean, I'm not too far behind on zone cleanings. I'm only a week behind, but there's just been a lot of stuff going on and all of that. So I hope that you guys will check back on one of my next videos, subscribe, whatever, comment, all of that type of stuff. I will be back next time. Bye, everybody.